Hey guys, Splash here. I just purchased 2 monthly subscriptions to DeAgostini models, and the first one I purchased was for the Ford GT, and this is a delicious 1/8 scale replication. I'm very excited about this one. And then the second one is Valentino's YZR M1. It is a luscious 1/4 scale, and apparently it includes some pretty cool LED effects. But again, these are monthly subscriptions, so you kind of add on each month as a new stage is mailed to you. So why don't we go look at the 2 stages that I already received? Okay, so let's start with the YZR. One thing you do receive inside is kind of a schedule and a price of what you're going to get in order to complete the YZR. And then there's just a nice photo on the other side. Then there's a full color poster, which we will reveal in a later video. And then in the first set, you get 1 and 2. And these are magazines and the subscription instructions for that volume or stage, whatever you prefer to call it. And so this is our very first item, which is the upper fairing, which looks very nice. However, there's no work to do. That's just the upper fairing, and that's the first package that we get. And so it'll show you some steps, but we're not really doing anything. So then in our second package, and we'll look into the magazine here, we receive the front tire and the windscreen, which again is a little underwhelming. I mean, I would think that when someone just purchased this expensive subscription package, that the first 1 or 2 would give you lots to do to get you excited and interested in it. But here we really don't have anything to do other than to add the windscreen to the upper fairing, and then we're done, and that's it until we get our next package in a month. And just to take a look at the front tire, here it is, and the windscreen. And so that's it for the YZR this time. There's just really not much to do, and I'm just going to put the windscreen on the upper fairing at a later time. So next we have the Ford GT, and I'm really excited about this one. I was so excited to see they had made this available. This I think would ordinarily kind of be your schedule, but this one actually came with 2 options, and I did the fast track, which means I'll get more parts sooner so that I can finish this sooner. So this build will probably complete before the YZR. Then there's a little collector guide, and it's a little bit of history about the vehicle and the racing, but then it's some specs about the actual model, which is really nice. And this is 1/8 scale. I think it's going to look amazing when it's done. So a little bit of detail there. And then we have our 2 magazines for our first 2 steps, 1 and 2. And so if we look at step 1, we've got this part that we're going to put some headlights in, it looks like, perhaps. And then we have this part. So there is actual building in the first 2 packages, which is super exciting, and there's a nice screwdriver in there too. Of course, I have the ones I usually use for my bigger kits. And so with that, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to get into building our first 2 stages.